Hello, everybody. Tashina Gonzalez here with Vida Activa. And they kind of changed the format of the live on me, so I'm kind of confused on my computer here, but we're going to work with it. So, Tashina Gonzalez with Vida Activa. And as usual, as you hop on here, give me a wave, give me a hi, give me a hello. Let me know what city and state you are watching me from. And no matter what venue you are rewatching me from, whether that is on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, hashtag replay when you watch it. So this entire month, we have been talking about ways to boost your immune system. And one of the things that we have been focusing on is making sure that we get those toxins out of our house. Because the last thing that we want to do, we are worried about the season changes and respiratory situations. So the last thing that we want to do when we are worried about our respiratory system is have things in our home that are designed specifically and are going to destroy our respiratory system. So it's so important that part of your strategy to make sure your immune system is in tip-top shape has to do with getting those toxins out. So today we are going to talk about toxins in our laundry. So some of us have more people in our houses right now, so we might be doing more laundry because of that. Some of us are just trying to get things clean more often because maybe we're some of those essential workers that want to wash their clothes as soon as they come home. And some of us just, it's the weekend and that's when we wash clothes. So we're talking about toxins in our laundry. So I always recommend going to the environmental working group to get information and look up your products and make sure you know the toxicity levels of those. So there was an article that I found and it started out, it has some of the harmful chemicals that we can find in our laundry. So one of the things that are in laundry detergents are fragrance. So according to the Environmental Working Group, fragrances are counted in the top 5 allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. They have also revealed that 75% of fragrances contain phthalates, which have been linked to diabetes, obesity, and hormone disruption, affecting both development and fertility. Even some natural fragrances and detergents may be processed with harmful solvents because it is less expensive than distilling the natural things. Other things that can be found, hello everybody, surfactants. So these are cleaning agents that are used. A couple of types that they mentioned here, petroleum distillate or naphtha is derived from synthetic crude oil and is used to dissolve grease and grime, but research has shown that it can damage the mucous membranes and the lungs, as well as cause inflammation, asthma, and even cancer. Another highly toxic cleaning agent is phenol, and many people are very sensitive to this. This one damages the central nervous system, blood vessels, heart, kidneys, and can even lead to death. Another one, bleach. We use this a lot in our laundry, and it is extremely toxic. And there are most people, it has been cited that more household poisonings come from bleach than from anything else. When it reacts with organic materials in the environment, it generates chlorinated, volatile organic compounds, which are very toxic and considered human carcinogens. If bleach is used in the workplace, OSHA, or the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, requires that you use a mask, that you have gloves, and always have proper ventilation. So if you're using bleach in your laundry, do you always make sure all of the windows are open, you wear gloves, and you wear a mask every time? Because that is what Occupational Safety and Health Administration says has to be done always when you use bleach. Now, when it's mixed with other cleansers, it gets even worse. I actually posted a graphic about this. It usually creates noxic gases that can be fatal. If you swallow it, it can cause permanent damage of the mouth and the throat. And continued exposure to bleach is highly dangerous as toxins build up in your body over time. This can cause stress on your liver, kidneys, and lungs. And exposure to chlorine bleach has also been linked to breast cancer. So, good reason to get that out of your laundry. 1,4-dioxane. So this is a chemical byproduct and it's an expensive shortcut that makes detergent sudsier. It's highly toxic and a known carcinogen. Phosphates and EDTA. So these will go out of our laundry process, and they're supposed to help with hard water, but it suffocates marine life by starving them to death of oxygen. So it's very toxic. LAS, which is linear alkyl benzyl sulfonate, is a synthetic petrochemical. And up to 30% of detergent can be of this. It has reproductive toxins that are released in the environment during the production process. And lastly, NPE is one that's mentioned. So this one is known as a gender bender reproductive toxin, which means that when it is found in fish, shellfish, and other amphibians, the animals start to develop both male and female sex hormones and organs, or they change sex. So it definitely destroys our hormones. So what are some of the things that you want to do to make sure you don't have these toxins in your laundry? So definitely eliminate fabric softeners. You can try half a cup of white vinegar in the rinse cycle instead, something natural and easy. You can use a paste made with washing soda, baking soda, and water to pre-treat stains. You can try making your own laundry detergent, or you can buy a plant-based one. So the one that I use is our amazing, super highly concentrated plant-based Thieves laundry detergent. So you get 126 loads out of this bad boy. It's so concentrated, so economical, and don't have to worry about all those reproductive issues and toxins and carcinogens in that one. So then, what do you do about dryer sheets? Because those also contain a lot of chemicals, a lot of carcinogens, like fragrance, other volatile organic compounds, which cause respiratory irritation, again, asthma, and some carcinogens, and they can even cause things like headaches and dizziness. Well, one of the things that you can do is skip them altogether. So you can actually just line dry. Another easy thing that you can do is that you can, Edward, you wanted to see this again? Yeah. Another thing that you can do is you can actually just throw in an old sweater into your dryer, and that will actually get rid of your static clean, or you're going to want to use something like a dryer ball. So if you're just used to that dryer sheet smell, of course, with your wool dryer ball, this is going to be non-toxic. You can go ahead and just add some of your favorite essential oils in there, and that will give you that smell. So a couple that I love are citronella, gives me that lemony smell, or patchouli if I want more of a flowery smell. So that is what I want to share with you guys. If you know anyone that washes their clothes or dries their clothes, please share this information with them so that they can know the importance of the facts that they could be using some of the things in them, and that they can go check them on the environmental working group and make sure that they have toxic free, because we don't want to damage our respiratory support and aggravate or cause asthma when we are so concerned, right, about this time of making sure we have a great respiratory system. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. Don't forget to say hi, hello. Let me know what city and state you're watching me from, and hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. And that is probably going to conclude most of what we're talking about this month when it comes to our immune support. But one of the things that we in March right now of 2020 we are suffering from, we are also needing some emotional support. So we have so many things on the docket to help you with that. So this upcoming Monday, my sister is going to have an event in her Facebook group that is going to be centered around EFT, or emotional freedom technique, and some ways that we can reduce stress, create a peaceful environment while we're going through all this stuff. Tuesday, I have an amazing Facebook class at 8:30 p.m. about creating the art of self-care. So I go over natural ways for you to deal with stress in that class. And of course, I'm going to tailor it to what we're going through right now. And then we also have a little thing that we're doing on Saturday, our little spring launch. We're doing that in Spanish in the evening. And then Sunday, we are talking about the art of perfumery. And so, because we are making sure that we meet all the guidelines, one of the good things is, as me as an extrovert, I love our in-person classes. I love seeing people. I love talking and being in front of them. But we can't do that right now. So we're doing all types of Zoom classes. So Sunday at 7:30, April the 5th, we're going to have our Art of Perfumery class. That would have been an in-person class, but we're going to do it on Zoom, which means any state, any person around the world can come join us. And then we'll keep going from there. We'll keep giving you a bunch of online, Facebook, or Zoom educations so that we can help you balance your emotions and reduce the stress with all the things that's going on. With that, I am going to close this out, and I thank you guys so much for joining me. Have an amazing evening, everyone. Bye.